For breakfast, I am making a breakfast casserole. I'm going to start by browning some ground chicken. You can always use Italian sausage if you like. I didn't have any. And now I'm going to season this with some ground fennel, dried parsley, dried oregano, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, salt, and a little bit of sugar. If you are using Italian sausage, you don't have to season it. Now give it a stir, and now you're going to cook this for about 5 minutes. Make sure that you break up the meat as you go. After the meat has cooked completely, we're going to add some onion, bell pepper, and garlic. Let this cook for another 5 minutes, and then you're just going to set it to the side. Into a bowl, you're going to crack 6 eggs, about a half a cup of milk, season it with salt, pepper, and Creole seasoning if you like. Give this a whisk and set it to the side. Into a large bowl, I'm going to add 1 pound of diced hash brown. This was frozen, so you want to make sure that you let it thaw out a little bit. And now you're going to add the meat mixture, about a cup of cheese, and the egg and milk mixture, and give this a toss. And now we're going to add this into a casserole dish that has been greased with butter. I ended up using 4 smaller casserole dishes, but you can also use a larger one. Top with some more cheese, and then you're going to cover this with aluminum foil and cook in the oven for 30 minutes at 400 degrees. After 30 minutes, you're going to remove the foil and put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Garnish with some fresh parsley, and here's the final result. My kids ended up not eating the entire thing, which is fine. We just saved some for the next day. For the smoothies, you'll need 1 cup of milk, a half a cup of frozen cauliflower, 1 cup of frozen strawberries, a 1/4 cup of yogurt, some honey, and some hemp seeds. That's optional, and you're going to blend this until smooth. I added some fresh strawberries on top, and here's their smoothies. For lunch, I am making chicken noodle soup. Into a pot, I'm going to add 1 hen and enough broth to cover the hen, some onion, garlic, and ginger. Boil this for about 30 minutes and remove the hen, let it cool off a little bit. Drain the broth into a large container, discard the veggies, and once the hen is cool enough to handle, you're going to cut it into small pieces. Into the now empty pot, you're going to heat some olive oil, add the carrots, celeries, and onion, season with a pinch of salt and pepper, and cook for about 5 minutes. Now add some thyme, the broth, chicken bouillon, turmeric, and 3 cups of egg noodles. Let this come to a boil, and you're going to cook this until the egg noodles is done, about 7 to 10 minutes depending on which brand that you are using. Once the egg noodles is done, you're going to add your chicken, some frozen peas, and frozen corn, and cook for another 3 to 5 minutes. Add some fresh parsley, and it is ready to serve. For dinner, I'm going to start by making the asparagus. You're going to preheat your oven to 425 degrees, drizzle the asparagus with some olive oil, and sprinkle with everything but the bagel seasonings. And you're going to cook this in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And I was also cooking the rice at this time. For the sauce, you'll need a 1/4 cup of honey, a 1/4 cup of sweet chili sauce, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. You're going to just give this a stir and set it to the side. Using a paper towel, make sure that you pat dry your salmon fillets, and you're going to season this with salt, pepper, and garlic powder on both sides. Heat some oil into a grill pan. Here I'm using grapeseed oil, and you're going to cook the salmon fillets for about 4 minutes on each side. Give it a flip and cook for another 4 minutes. Don't forget about the sides. We're going to grill that for about 1 minute per side. Now lower your heat, and we're going to spoon the sauce over the salmon, flip it, and spoon some more sauce on the other side of the salmon. At this point, you can turn off the heat, and you're going to continue to spoon the sauce over the salmon for another minute or so. To serve, I'm going to start with some white rice and add the salmon right on top, add some more sauce on top of the salmon, and I'm going to give them about 3 asparagus each. Add a little parsley or green onion for garnish, and there you have it guys, our dinner tonight. For the yogurt jello, I'm going to start with 1 package of berry blue jello mix. Any flavor will do. You're going to add 1 cup of hot water to this and whisk until it dissolves completely. Leave to cool on the counter for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you're going to add a half a cup of vanilla yogurt and a half a cup of heavy cream into the jello mix and mix this until it is completely combined. And now you're going to divide the jello mix into 1 cup servings and refrigerate until it is firm, about 2 to 3 hours. By the way, I saw this recipe a while ago on Pinterest. I can't remember where I saw it. It was something similar to this. And to serve, you're just going to add some whipped cream, and there you have it guys, super easy dessert. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.